Hello, hello. You hear me okay? Awesome. So long, Penguin. Oh, it's nighttime. Wonderful. Hmm. Okay, we're looking at making this, but on the other side. Sorry that happened. I just think this might be an off-camera topic. Yeah, anyways, today we are working on the beach over there. Let's go ahead and head on into the lab. I thought you were a cookie. How can you be a hungry fudge and a cookie? Now you're a well? You can curse in chat, I guess, if you want. My favorite kind of curse is the one that you cast like a wizard. I believe I have another shulker box already full of pretty much the exact same stuff. Yeah, some of it. Okay. Hmm. Do not do that. Fireball tastes gnarly. Birch. Been collecting woods. Sorry, Kaima. This is a private server. Excuse me, Kaimax. Let's see. I just collected a whole bunch of wood and we are getting ready to use this stone cutter. We're going to be stripping all this stuff down so I can use it for the beach. Bye. And then we want, we already got some already stripped for the oak. I want a little bit of dirt. And let's see. I think for now we'll start there and then we'll get into the texturing and a little further in a bit. We're headed right over there. Excuse me, Mr. Turtle. Here's where we have to step off path. This area isn't quite pathed out yet. Oop. Mud always makes me trip and fall. Maybe it's just too slippy. We're also going to be looking at this today. This area over here could be our soon pastures. This pig's got the right idea. Don't you? There's brilliance in those eyes. But today we're over here. Right now I've got pearly white sands. The beaches are beautiful, except they don't match the other side. So we're just going to be sort of taking the existing textures over here, where we start with the oak planks up close, and then it turns to the stripped there, and then birch. Maybe throw some stone buttons in, just to be some rocks. But it transitions to the birch and then back into the sand. Well, I'll see you later, Cookie. Right. Looks like I need planks immediately, though, if I'm going to match the other side. So let's get those ready. I believe you, Cookie. No need to convince. We're using this darker oak up top because this is the most compact looking of the dirt. And it's going to pitter out into the more white sands at the tips of the beach. Luckily, I already did a bunch of the terraforming ahead of time. Over here. Let's bust the dirt out too, because I'm going to use some path blocks. Not for a path, of course, but they'll look cool. Trust me. Yeah. Right. Let's keep this train rolling. Right. It's going to look a lot better with slabs on it too. Love that little popping noise. Oh, thanks for the congratulations. The last video did fairly well. I'm excited to see where this ends up going in the long run. But right now, though, we're just working on getting some sand in. Or, well, sand? Off-brand sand. Off sand. Yeah, that's gonna look a lot better when we got some slabs in there, too. We'll also have to toss in some stairs. I just really like the sort of rough look, but we gotta start with something flat before we can make it rough. Right. Looks like it's getting nighttime, so might as well make our way back. Need to visit the stonecutter anyway. Buckle our rocks here, over by the sniffer exhibit. Sure, BRB cookie. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'll make a whole bunch of them. Definitely gonna need them, so let's grab the birch planks in here. Hmm. Alright, that's tons for now. Let's take a little snoozle and then we will get back to work on the beach. Alright, back to work. Oof, the sun is bright this morning. Well, that's not what I meant. Yeah, there we go. Looking a little better. Get this sort of uneven staircase here. I know technically an OSHA violation. We should probably sweep up some, but doesn't seem to be too big an issue. Guess don't wear some flip-flops. Alright, so let's build it up some over here. Get some more path blocks in. that one there. And just right there, get that guy out. Yeah. I just swore that wasn't carpet because it wasn't breaking instantly. All right, let's see. I've got 2 more carpet here. We'll just place those there. Helps with the transition over to this side. Let's move on to the birch slabs. Give me some stripped birch. We'll start digging some of this more of the sand up. We'll take the stripe up block. Might swap that one for a stair. Luckily, before today's stream, I went and cleared out some areas over by our spawn. We might do some ideas for some shopping. We don't have any shops, but also I'm in control of all the farms. I've got 2 potential ideas for our shopping district, both in the Nether and in the area near our spawn. The Nether is where a lot of people travel, so I feel like it would be a no-brainer. You know, location, 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 huh? Right. All right. That's not too bad. I think I want to expand the oak section a little bit. Am I out of the stripped stuff? That's stripped birch too. You know what? I bet there are... Yes, from when I was placing them earlier. Come on, let me in. Ha-ha! This technically does make it so spiders can spawn, so let's put a torch down. And let's try and grab these few extra blocks. Perfecto. Heck yeah. That was the exact amount I wanted. Let's see. How does that look from up here? Okay. It looks like it needs 1 more layer of birch planks. And that we need to also, I think, maybe plank up the area around these different layers. So luckily, I've got all these birch planks. How's that look? Okay. It looks alright. I don't hate it. It makes me want to extend the birch out to like here though. One task at a time. Ooh. Whenever we mess up, I naturally just like to let it be a mess up. And I will, work with it. Nature likes to mess up sometimes too. And if I'm replicating nature, I might as well go with the flow. I do like that this is a little thicker. Specifically for these middle portions, I think I want to do that is make the birch slab section just a little bit thicker. Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm liking it. Here we go. Starting to like it. Sometimes you just gotta trust it. You got an idea in your head. Maybe it seems like a silly idea, but you think it might be nice. You gotta at least, give it a shot. If you don't give it a shot, you won't know. What they say on those stupid posters in school? Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll fall in a black hole or something. Wouldn't that be neat? To be rendered asunder. Classic way to be rendered. Another classic way is blendered. I guess it's not classic. It's Blender's pretty new, comparatively. And yeah, another beautiful sunset here on the beach. Uh, yes, this beautiful view of my mob tower. Gorgeous. Ooh. Looks like I'm out of slabs again. Let's see. Yes, I did put a crafting table over here. No, bridge please. Thank you. Now that it's nighttime, I'll carry a little torch for us. There we go. Nice big pile of sand. Just like the pocket monster. Ooh, we got a slime. Oh, I need my looting. Come on. No, you're supposed to have a head for me. I need them for my slime exhibit. So glad that you can waterlog slabs now. Huge game changer for building. We'll have to replace some of this stuff with mud, specifically. Because I think mud is going to look really good mixed in with the sand. And the reason I believe that is because that's what it does in real life. So I'm attempting to reflect that natural aesthetic. Oop, I saw more slime. Slime, slime, slime. It's slime, slime time. It's the only mob that can spawn here, and I want to collect the heads. I have a room where I've collected one head so far. But I've been playing for a year. I used to have some actual slimes in there. But some nonsense happened while I was AFKing. I think I just got a slime head. Yes! Alright, enough of that. I just have slime on my hotbar. I like that with a looting sword, slimes become an interesting new, like, meta mechanic for being covered in slime. Like, now my inventory has 34 slime balls in it. And, like, I kind of want to keep them. But even though I have tons of slime already, but also, because it's taking up inventory slot, it's like it's on my character. So my character is then covered in slime. Oop. There we go. Not what I wanted. There we go. Let's take a look back. A little flyby. Ooh, it looks like we got a friend coming in. Does look a lot nicer to have those extra edges there. I feel like it gives it the nice curve. Right, let's see. There we go. Get some more of these slabs in. You guys are not close enough to the squid farm. Go be over by the squid farm. Now I'm all inked too. For like the same reason. What the heck? Another one. Oh, come on, just barely. And slime. Moon, oh moon, please give me another slime head. Pretty, pretty please with cherries on top. Swear I'm hearing the sounds of a distant drowned. Alright. From here, we're looking at one of the harder parts. One of the things that we were talking about doing in one of the previous streams is using this underwater chasm here. Because if we take a little peek in here, look at this. All kinds of little spots, little nooks and crannies. I've already lit up some of it. Respiration's a heck of an enchantment, isn't it? You never really realize it until you're using it. Here comes the sun. Doot and doo doo. How about we take a look back at our work? Bask in it in the morning sun. I think I want to add some more birch in, but in the plank form, or not the plank form, the stripped form. Because if we come over here, we can see I've got the stripped birch. Well, there's like a layer of sand here. The stripped birch comes up into it some. Let's take another look at it. Feel like I want it to go this way. To like here. Alright, so let's start by digging the primary line that we're trying to create. How's that? Go a little further. Yeah, there we go. FreeCam is a little cheeky, but I enjoy the utility it provides and the ability to plan my lines. I know I could fly away and fly back, but it's just so much faster. I'm given a far more stable look at everything. Am I out of stripped birch? No. I can't believe I missed this section. What? How did I miss that whole line? Okay. I'm out of that too? Gosh dang it. Oh, I did some over here. Wow. Nice. There we go. Like a little pool right there. Alright, back to what we were doing. So easy to get distracted in this game. Oop. Now we're just going to be sort of random with this because we got a lot of space to fill. And I want to put some extra path blocks in here because they'll look good, but I don't want them to be too close to the outside. Feel like that's closer to the oak's color, and I don't want to put it here in the birch. Rib it up. Lots of planks to place. All right. Starting to feel like it's more of the same sort of compacted sand. Everything else looks, just a smidge more loose. All right. That's the case, though. Oh, well. Let's put all this away. And sand. We'll add some sand in there, too. This is my beach box, after all. We'll throw the beach box in here. I think I want to get big stony rock like that on the other side. Not certain where. Just because everything feels like it's supposed to be so soft and subtle here. Maybe right there. In this spot. But that's where I've got those path blocks, so I don't know. For now, let's go get some of our other things that we'll need. I'm gonna set up some more silly little dioramas like these. Beach towels, beach chairs, umbrellas, and of course, we gotta get a couple of palm trees over there. These are made out of jungle wood, some jungle planks, and some mangrove leaves. And then I've got to get more of these dried grass everywhere over there, too. He's sunk into the mud a little bit. You doing all right, bud? Back in the water. There you go. Bye, buddy. Ooh, look how the sunset affects the base of that little hint of alpenglow. When it fades to night. Look at that shot. Heck yeah, dude. I'm so proud of this place. I know I just posted a recent video where I talked about how cool everything is from the past year, but I really enjoy the vibe I've made. I'm so happy I get to soak it in. It's so yummy. I'm great at doors. All right. Let's throw away our excess sand. Our slime. Ink sacs. We get one special thing to put away. If we look in there, you can see there's just a couple of slimes. Whoa! Take a little snoozer real quick. Whoop. Let's see. We're gonna need jungle wood, like I said, as well as mangrove leaves. And jungle. I think, unfortunately, I need to set up like a little bone mealable dry grass farm because I have quite literally none inside of here. So maybe I need to put that on pause real quick so I make a little farm. I'll just put all this stuff inside of a new shulker box. And let's get some redstone stuff. We want bone meal. Dispensers. One. Okay, looks like we're gonna need more. What? Okay. Because it isn't the exact same bow durability. Incredible. All right. Actually, get that back. I want... Let's see. What am I going to need for this real quick? Okay, that's not bad. I do need a double observer so I can do... that. Let's get some dirt. It's midday. right. Then, let's see. I think I have a test I need to do. Can I place that short dry grass over on mud? Yeah. I can. Okay. Let's see. If I get a water bottle. Not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Gonna definitely need some hoppers. Awesome. Some chests. I think we're good then. I want chests on top so I can put it in. I want the chest on the bottom so I can pull it out. I need the mud so I can pull it with a hopper through. Then I think I just need the water bottle so I can turn it to mud. Beep. And the sun's setting, but we got time. Right there. All right. Infinite water source over here for all the farms. Go. We're doing that because hoppers can pull through mud. Chest. Hopper, 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 hopper. Right. Next, we need to put in our tall and shorter grass. Bone melanator. That was a lot. All right, up next, let's get the redstone dust across the back. We just need to, boop. Oh, wrong direction, buddy. Still the wrong direction, buddy. My God. There we go. Jeez Louise. Of course. It's one too far back. Interesting. Think I need to do a type of like hopper clock, maybe, that's only one long. Oh, it's just a bot. Hey, Cookie, welcome back. Working on a way to automate some of the flower drops. Were they coming in here? No, they were not. So let's see. That's that block right there. This is about to get a little more complex, it seems. Want sticky pistons. Comparators. Repeaters. And I need a redstone block, so let's scrap that. All right, we got to do two things. This is like a twofold machine that we're making right now. We are going to have to chop up some of this. Actually, let's do it behind it. We're going to make an etho hopper clock. Right, then comparator, full block, red, stone. Right? And then one, There we go. So now we need to put that on the opposite side. There we go. Then repeater. Oh. Repeater. Good enough. How did I use every last piece of redstone on my person? And there's not any in there? Are you freaking kidding me? I have to go back for one piece of redstone. That's insane. The chat is somewhat implying that we lost stream at some point, which is not my favorite. Because I didn't realize it, and then suddenly we were up again. But you'll be delighted to know that from what it looks like, you only missed me faffing about with redstone. And I believe I'm almost done with what I was working on. I just managed to use literally every last piece of redstone in my ender chest, making this farm. Right. Did that... Okay. Stop the farm. That ended up breaking all of them, but then where did they go? They should have ended up in here. It just broke them and didn't give them to me? That's messed up. Is it something to do with the mud, you think? Let's see. I think this would work for flowers, but wouldn't work for the dry grass for some reason. Because, like, let's see. I'll test it with this blue guy. No. need dry grass, though. If I bone meal sand in the desert, do I get dry grass? There's a desert over here, so might as well test it. Just plain sand. No. Okay. Interesting. Out of the offhand. What? Out of the offhand. This is what we do now. We just bone meal like snot, like crazy. Whoa! What? Why did I transition to bone blocks? Alright, let's gather this up. Of course. Why would I have enough space? That would be easy. All because I got distracted. Honestly, it might just be easier to run around with shears in the desert. With that bush. Goodbye, two grass. Hello, one dead bush. Make that two. This is where we were blowing up stuff for sand the other day. Never thought I would be shaving the desert. This stuff's going inside of my box. this is my only pair of shears, which means I'm going to have to go home after this. But I don't think that's too bad a problem. Coming away with a ton of sand. There it is. There's last moment. Ton of little bits of grass. We can always do more of the bone mealing back home, too. This will get us started on the beach, though, so we can actually, do stuff. Yeah, that looks nice. Time to get some grass in. Put all my sand away. I think I want to do like a stripe of sand like that does. Oh well. I'll come back to it in the future. Heck yeah. I love these little new plants. I know that they seem like nothing on the surface, but they are incredible to me, deep in my heart of hearts. Interesting tech. You can accidentally replace a short grass with a tall dry grass. Ooh, my little puddle over here. The character. Can't place them on gravel. Interesting. A little extra lively because, it's one of the only spots with water. How's that feeling? Sparse. Okay. Okay. I don't want to go too overboard. I think I need to make my trees first before I start really placing the grass in. So let's put those down for right now and let's bust out the tree box. We'll start right here. Oh, it's raining. I love the rain. Too short. Let's see. I think I also wanted to go this way. Okay, I think a couple blocks taller on each one. Not too crazy. Hmm. Not what I expected. Guess we're having a seat on the beach then. Hello. Didn't really want to have to use these as scaffolding, but it'll work. 2, 3. Let's check those guys off. All right. Can't really put one there. I can put one here. Get these a little taller too. Can't quite reach. Gotta go down a block. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's actually bend this trunk that I'm on right now. Just one block this way. Again, I do not want to sit. How frustrating. All right. Hmm. The shape is weird. I think I want to bend it forward. How's that look? Better. It definitely needs to start sagging, though. Not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. I need to be at the bottom anyway. Let's take out this tower, because this was scaffolding. There we go. How are we looking? Yeah, those need to bend downwards, not upwards. And then these need to start having their bendy downwards bits come off of them as well. Time to go get scaffolding blocks. Oh, wandering trader. Napoleon. What a name. Big shoes to fill. A shulker box. Ooh. Mine's full of stuff. Sorry, bud. No, thanks. Alright, let's see. Scaffolding. One. There we go. 2 stacks of this stuff. On my person in a shulker box, my toolbox, of course. And I think that's all I really needed too. That's silly. I came all the way back for nothing. Oh. No! So close. Alright. So the first thing these things do is pop up some before they go back down. And now we're trying to make some of the branch shapes so we can start sticking leaves on it. Yeah. I think one this way, one that way. Yep. No, no, my grass. Awesome blocks. There we go. First one. Now let's do this one. This one's gonna have like 6 of them. Right. Take a little snack break. Jamie? That's a completely different guy. That's cute. Mini bee nest. Bucket of pufferfish is nice. Do I have any? I think I've got some in my ender chest, but it's not that big of a deal. Thank you, Jamie, but I don't need anything. Let's see, can I get these? Up, up, up. That'll be plenty, I think. It doesn't really need to... Well, maybe place one. Dude, why are you dragging your llamas all over my face? There we go. Got all 6 on that one. Well, let's do that one. No way. Oh, come on. Ooh, just a couple more. Let's see. Slash stone cutter. So we can... There we go. Now it's not a problem anymore. Ow. This one might be a little tiff. Let's see. Okay, maybe I can do it. Yeah, no problem. All right. Now he's got to redo the ones that are up top. But honestly, because we'll be viewing it mostly from down here and from over top, I could do that mostly with the leaves, I think. I can see you. See, now I can go all out on the tall grass at the base of this. And now, just that one little bushel of palm tree skeleton does a huge amount of work for the base. So I'm going to do this one here, and I think I want to do a couple more of similar like shape and size. One over here, and one over here. One bite at a time, though. Let's make sure we do this one first. It seems I'm being joined by a cookie.
Yes, I know you're live.
Okay, good. Yeah, the group name is that we're live still. I had some
Oh no, I
issues.
also checked Twitch. Oh,
I
my
don't
phone.
know what happened with the system working out like that.
Huh?
I apparently stopped streaming at some point.
Oh yeah, it does it to me a lot.
Must be a connection issue.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be at like home or streaming and it just does it to me. We. Ah, darn it. Nice palm tree you got here.
Thank you. Been working on it for the past about half hour or so.
Jamie has some interesting things. You want a bucket of pufferfish for 3 emeralds?
I think I'm good.
You want? I'm not giving you. Bro is asking for one of the rarest ores in game for 8 tiny ones.
His like whole thing is that he has mini blocks available to you for decoration as part of
Huh.
one of the like the more head mods.
Oh, so I don't get the full height of the player launcher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I tried the one out in your base, and I couldn't even get launched all the way up.
Don't know what's wrong then, because I've done it like 3 times this stream alone.
Is it like armor enchants?
Don't think so. There's not an armor enchant that does anything.
Also, actually, there is a way of closing it too.
Like to close the trapdoors after I leave.
Before you even jump down, you could close it.
There's just barely enough space to stand. I'm standing on the trapdoors when I get in it. Once I step off the trapdoors, I fall into it.
No, you get clipped into the trapdoors.
Seems like a lot of fuss.
Did some math work, English work, yard work, had a Mountain Dew, ate some
Classy.
crackers. About to eat a green Jolly Rancher I just pulled out of my pocket.
What was it doing in your pocket? Was it there when you were doing the yard work?
No, I got it a little bit after.
All
Whose
right, well,
base is this?
what? It depends. Where are you? Over there? The little slanted one?
Yeah.
Someone who hopped on the server one time, hasn't been on since.
Sounds like me.
No, you come on sometimes. This person hasn't been on since the copper update was introduced.
Oh wow. I've never found my tavern of sand.
Your your tavern of sand?
When that tavern, I like that big long tunnel of sand I built like on dug a long time ago.
Oh, the trench of sand.
I can't find it anymore. Because
Here.
I have a I vividly remember digging them. can't find them. I found them.
Immediately? Just because you were saying something?
Yes.
The universe had to prove you wrong. Otherwise, it wouldn't be funny.
This thing stretches like a couple hundred blocks. Where are my cords? Are they on the left? Or why are they on the right side? That's weird. Negative 756.
I'm fine. Falling when you don't expect to fall is really obnoxious.
Extremely. That's a 270 block difference from one end to
That's
the other.
quite a few hundreds of sand.
Extremely. Because the amount of shulker boxes that went into it was a pain in the rear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Really
9.
glad I got that shulker farm up and running so early.
16 shulker boxes. Within each shulker box, there is 27 slots, and each slot can hold up to 64. Ow, that's a tree. I had 27,648 pieces of sand.
And we used all of it.
Let me look at statistics. Now I gotta look for sand. Sand. Well, there's sandstone, but not sand.
Bam, bam. Come on. Up, up.
Seriously?
Funnily. I'm about to.
I found it.
Yeah?
So I guess I didn't get all of the sand I wanted. I ended up getting 16,146.
Some was left behind.
Yep. You can see Doom's base off in the distance. I like how I like how there's like reflections on the water if you fly above it.
Oh, yeah. That's a really nifty thing from this shader. Alright. That one needs to be brought down some.
I'm gonna mute because our dogs are barking.
Yeah. What do you mean I can't place these on leaves? What? Illegal.
No, you may not place them.
I want to...
You want some golden carrots?
I think I'm good. I saw what you did for the chest over there, so I think we'll be set for a while.
Well, I'm about to add some more.
Okay. Did you know the seed for a palm tree can be up to 35 pounds? Just absolutely massive. And that needs to be lower. But that means I can just break the top of that one. All right. Having fun just zooming around. Oh no. Jamie. What have you done? Is there another one immediately? I can hear villager noises. What? Dang it. Awesome. I really appreciate that. That was super cool. You didn't kill Jamie, just his llamas? You've abandoned him. You just gotta remove that one. Um, That looks like a better shape. We're going to leave it like that, even though it does leave that a little exposed. Alright, I think the next thing I gotta do is just get up on top and do the top one. I think we'll call it there today. You having fun up there? It was for Jamie. I miss. I'm sorry. We having fun with my... Alright, I know you got one left. There were 62 and I have 61. Oh, what? I cannot believe. How do I get up there? Alright. Not what I wanted. Okay, it's placed here, and here, there, 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 and there. And then there. This one needs a little more of the fluffing. That's an easy fix. Oh! A fun experience for you, it seems. Cookies can have a little kinetic energy as a treat.
As you see, as I say, ow.
Nice. Palm tree. I think I could probably get like some player heads of like note blocks or something.
Note blocks.
Yeah, so I can make coconuts.
Mm.
Got jukeboxes here. That's a diamond. Ooh, a diamond, an emerald, and some... don't go anywhere. He immediately went somewhere. I can't believe. My man. Ow. I almost experienced kinetic energy myself. One diamond. An emerald. I've got more of this now. Jukebox.
Box juke.
I wonder if there's a way to, like, invert words that isn't just taking the first two letters. That would still be, like, readable as the thing that you were trying to say. Like, for box juke, I can sort of figure it out.
Yeah.
But what if there was, like, book jocks? That's what this guy said. Because I got some mini jukeboxes to place his coconuts in my tree. Yeah!
Luckily, I have. No, I don't have it. Hold on. I thought I had sweeping edge.
There we go. Coconuts. Nothing crazy. Just some jukeboxes from Jamie here.
Jamie. Wait, Jamie? As in the mailman?
I mean, if I lived in Beach City, maybe. But I don't live in Beach City. I'm just on a beach.
Ow, that put me at 2 hearts.
It's what serves you right.
Rats.
Well,
Doing
let's
the
see,
coin this year.
folks.
This year we're doing the coin.
The coin. It's
The
back.
coin.
That's school stuff for
Very
sure.
sick.
Here, let me say, goodbye, friends. We finished up that tree over there. Cookie came and visited for a second, and now we get to take a look at this that we don't normally get to take a look at, because now there's a pretty tree for us to look at.
Tree.
Let's see. Can I get a good shot that doesn't have the mob grinder in it? There we go. Look at that. Well, folks, thanks for coming. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'll have this up as a VOD in a little bit. It looks like I've got some video editing to do, so I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.